Hello and welcome to Light Waves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews of flashlights, rechargeable lanterns, and other portable light sources, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us with a Sofirn, this is model number SP35. This is a Type C rechargeable 21700 powered everyday carried flashlight. I got this off Amazon for $39.99. I think they had a coupon. 10% off. If they do have more coupons or coupon codes, I'll put them down in the description and comment section. So if you like this flashlight, check that out, support the channel. I think you will like this flashlight. I think it's pretty awesome. So yeah, it's my first flashlight that's powered by a 21700 cell, and I'm pretty impressed with its capabilities. So let's go ahead and look at the box. Sofirn. It's a pretty typical box. They use this for a lot of their flashlights. So nothing new here, I don't think. Nothing about the model except for this UPC code. Quality, innovation, value, made in China. With a green check mark, that's good. I love the quality of these flashlights. As you guys know, I've been collecting Sofirn flashlights lately, and I really like them. There's a lot of collectors out there who collect these also and will agree of their quality build. Let me get this out here. This is really lots of accessories here. Okay, so we're going to just kind of empty these out. I think the box is empty. Yep, there we go. And we'll show you what we get in the box here. All right, let's empty this. And here's the flashlight in the blister pack. We'll go ahead and set that aside to show you what we get for accessories first. I'm going to zoom this down. Okay, so you saw that little white disc fall out there. This is actually the insulator ring to separate the battery from the terminal. Take that out so make sure your flashlight's working and you can charge it and get it going. They say that, of course, in the manual. We have a belt clip. I leave mine off until I'm ready to use the flashlight. It's pretty nice. All right. Next, we have in the bag a lanyard and a couple extra O-rings. It's always good to see that. The charging cable, since it's a Type C rechargeable flashlight, it comes with a Type C cable to USB. Because a lot of people still have their standard USB blocks. This works out pretty nice. You could always purchase yourself a Type C to Type C off of Amazon. And if I can find those, I'll link those in there too. But it looks like they get quite a bit of length there. Nice. All right, the manual. So we're going to go even further down here. SP35 manual. Okay, so you can see the layout. It's side switch operated. There's your tail cap, clip. It's all showing it assembled. Nice. More of their websites and that. Now I'm going to go through this so you guys can read this, pause. If I miss something, you'll have it here for eternity, which is nice. Now their big claim to fame is the advanced temperature regulation with smart heat control. It's pretty nice. I'll try to touch on that with this manual. Here's the chart. Again, I'll try to go over these values. As you can see, Moonlight, Eco Mode, Low, Medium, High, Turbo, Strobe, SOS. So it has quite a bit of fun things to do. I love it. It also has two modes. It has a regular step mode, which I'm going to go over. And of course, it has the ramping mode, where you have an infinity 1 to 2000 lumen. Pretty nice. And then there's some more information. Again, I'll go through. Yeah, charging was really nice. I did measure it. I had about 1 3/4 amps going in. So it charges very fast. Kind of like that. And they said everything was using a protected 4000 cell. This particular flashlight shipped with a 5000 milliamp hour battery. I tested it and it is. So good to know. They upgraded it. There's some more information there for you. Driver, constant current buck driver. Nice. Operating voltage, 3 volts to 4.2. It does have voltage protection. There you go. Some weight, length. I'll go over that. Over here goes over some more. I'm just going to go down just slowly. I am spending some time on this because people do lose their manuals, and this is nice to have all here in the video. Okay, I think about one more page pretty much. So let's go ahead and go here with power indicator. I'll try to remember to talk about that. Recharging, how to enter the group 1 mode, what it does. The ramping group 2 mode. Again, pause and read if you need to. Toggling between the groups, strobe modes, you got lockout mode. There you go. Safety instructions, nice, in case you need to worry about that. Troubleshooting and maintenance, and I think we've covered most of it. Let's go to here. There you go, more things to watch out for. Okay, so you get their information right there. and in a different language. I think, did I miss a page? Yes, I think I might have missed something. No, I did not miss a page. I was looking for the ATR, and I think it's here. I missed it. Okay, so the advanced temperature regulation technology, it's pretty neat. It says as temperature rises, SP35 is programmed to automatically step down and step up the brightness. That's pretty neat. There's thresholds, 45, 55, and 65 degrees Celsius. The higher temperature you get, the more brightness will drop. Once temperature decreases, brightness will be increased again according to your mode. That's pretty neat. Now it has the three different temperature settings built into the flashlight. Cool. Okay, we're done with that. Let's get to the flashlight. Here it is, the SP35 in the blister pack here, so we can get out of there. Minimal trouble, hopefully. There we are. Set that aside. So let's go over dimensions. All right, if I get this to stay put, it'll probably want to roll away. No biggie. So let's go ahead. Length of this flashlight is 5 inches or 126 millimeters. Diameter on the head here is 1 1/16 of an inch or 28 millimeters. It weighs 73 grams without the battery. I think the battery weighs about, I want to say 55 or 60 grams. It's just a ballpark. I didn't get a chance to put it on a scale, so it gives you an idea of total weight. It's not bad. Feels great. Again, great everyday carry size too. I do like this. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a little size comparison between SP35 and some other flashlights I have. It's going to want to roll. The reason being is the USB port on the back has a heavy rubber jacket until I install the clip later. But here we have the Sofirn TF84. This is an awesome flashlight. Amazing because the tail switches access turbo and strobe instantly. Really good to walk with. This is one I've been using walking. But it only runs on 18650, and so I'd like a little extra capacity, and the SP35 delivers. Here we have the ever popular C31 Pro, 18650, smaller everyday carry. I love that. And then we have like a standard 18650 cell to give you an idea how big the SP35 is. So there you are. And then I always have a deck of cards here we'll bring in, show you that. There you go, deck of cards. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He can spin it like no one can. He loves flashlights from Sofirn land. He's Iron Man. Get with it. All right. So we're going to lower this down. We're going to talk about features of the SP35, and then we'll do some demos, and then we'll do some final thoughts. So there's a lot to this, so hang in there. On the front, we have a toughened glass. People want to know this. Toughened, they say mineral glass lens. Nice. If you look down in there, we have a smooth reflector. This provides a very tight beam, by the way. You'll see that in the pictures that I took. It's got this ridged front there. There you go. Down the bottom, we have our LED, which is a Luminus SST-40. It's neutral white. I picked the neutral white. They have two models, the neutral white or the cool white, the 6500 Kelvin or the 5000 Kelvin. This is the 5000 Kelvin color temperature. They rate the LED around 50,000 hours also. The body of the flashlight, of course, is your typical 6061 aerospace grade aluminum alloy body, is what they say. Type 3 hard anodized finish, of course. It's on all their flashlights. Neat thing, it has a side switch. And we're going to screw this cap here. So quick press turns it on. And as you can see, it has an LED underneath there, and it's a red-green LED, which is really nice. So while charging, this flashes red, and when it's done, turn it back on. And when it's done, it'll be solid green, which is nice. This also flashes when the battery is critically low, so something to know about. So when you first turn your flashlight on, it's telling you battery status. Right now, it's pretty full. This will stay solid green until around 30%. Then it goes solid red. And then about 5%, it'll start flashing critical. Flashing red is critical. So it's kind of neat how it has that built in. I do like this feature on flashlights. I think that is the way to go. So the neat little LED underneath the switch. Okay, so to how to use this, this all side switch. There's no tail switch on this flashlight. So turning on is quick press on, quick press off. Okay, it's very basic. Quick press on. Okay, now to change the mode, you can't quick press. You have to long press. And it cycles through the 4 modes. These are called the regular modes. And it's eco, low, medium, and high. Okay, it remembers last setting. So if I turn it back on, it's still at that high setting. Nice. Now if you want to access the Moonlight mode, which is awesome, press and hold. And we have a 1 lumen. And I'll show this in the dark. We have 1 lumen light, which is really nice, which runs for days, not just hours, days. Gotta love that. And of course, quick press off. And if you want to access the turbo, double click from off position or on position. Now we have turbo. And if we want, we'll turn on normal mode. Oh, I gotta hold it. Okay, normal mode, and then double click here. Takes you right to turbo. Nice. Quick press off, or actually quick press goes back to standard last mode. That's nice. And then quick press off. So when the flashlight's on, let's get my, let's see, I usually have another deck here that gets my color balance correct. There we go. Awesome. All right, so that's that for setting the standard modes. So it has a strobe mode, which is triple quick press. So while it's on or off, so you can go 1, 2, 3. And now we have our strobe going. And you can change the strobe by double clicking. So now we have an SOS mode. Now the strobe is high output. It's 2000 lumens. This mode here is 120 lumens. And I think the beacon, if I go again, is going to be 2000 lumen beacon. Real bright. So if you need attention, there you go. And then single press to turn that off. So that can be when the flashlight's on. You can get it strobe mode, which is nice. And of course, single click will take it to the last setting of the flashlight. That's also very handy. All right, so there's that. Nice. And of course, lockout is when the flashlight's off, it's 4 quick presses. So it'll give a confirmation, 1, 2, 3, 4. So double lights. So now if you have it in this pocket or something, it won't turn on accidentally. So you can see it's just, I'm trying to turn it on, it's just double flashing. Turn it off, just 4 clicks again. And it goes right back on to show that it works. There you are. So that's a neat setup. What else we got? We got to talk about the cool step mode, and that's what we just did, and access the ramping group mode. So to access that ramping group, turn the flashlight on, and it's 4 quick presses. I know these quick presses can be a pain, but yeah, 4 times. So it's confirmation. So now when we use a light, it'll ramp. So there we go, and it'll flash saying it's at its highest. And press it again, it'll go all the way down to the lowest. There you go. It goes pretty fast from that one point. And we'll go back up. So it's kind of a neat ramping setup. There you go. You get the idea. So we got ramped. I'm going to go back to the normal one. So we're on still? Okay, we're on. 1, 2, 3. Or so. Let's see. Okay, 4 times. There we are. So now we're in our step mode. Turn it on. Quick press on. Hold. There we go. Okay, great. So let's head to the garage and show you what this looks like. It's pretty powerful. I love it. So let's head to the garage and look at some pictures as this wants to roll away. All right. So the first picture here, it's turbo. I'm 15 feet away from the garage door. It's 2000 lumens. Yeah, it's bright. It's lighting up the entire garage. No problem at all. Expect a little over 2.5 hours. These numbers are based on the 4000 milliamp hour battery. Add 20 to 25% for the 5000 milliamp hour battery. Expect to throw it to setting at 332 meters. Nice. Now we're on high. This is 950 lumens. Expect about 4-hour runtime and a throw of 215 meters. Now the light's on medium mode. This is 400 lumens. This is a pretty nice setting. This will run about 5 to 6 hours and has a throw about 120 meters. Now we're on low. This is 120 lumens. Expect it to run about 18 hours and have a 55 meter throw. Now we're getting dimmer. This is the eco mode. This is 7 lumens. They say the runtime on this one is 160 hours. 160. Nice. Now, of course, that's with that lower battery. Add 20%. That's a lot of extra hours. You're almost at 200. They say 11 meter throw. In this last picture, you can just make it out. It's 1 lumen. This is the Moonlight Mode. I love that name, Moonlight. With their 4000 milliamp hour battery, they said you get about a 31-day runtime. Not hours, days. And expect a 2 meter throw. So add 20% to that, and that's a lot of extra days. So, all right, let's go back to the table. Awesome. Yeah, I forgot to mention, on the back here is the port, the Type-C port. I mean, I'm sure you're going to want to see that. There you go. Pretty big. Let me get the light over here. It's pretty simple. There you go. Type-C jack. And it's got a real heavy waterproof jacket. It makes this flashlight IPX8 water rated, 2 meters, 30 minutes, which is nice because that's really tight fitting. If I can get that to fit in there. Otherwise, we're going to have issues. Yep, turning a flashlight on. Okay. So yeah, this jacket is a really heavy duty. I can get that in there. Wow, this flashlight's heating my hand up. There we go. All right, and it's got that little tail here to grab it with. But that's the charging port, which is really nice. And of course, the back end here, it's not magnetic, no magnet at all, no magnet. If I can say the word right. And it has lanyard spots here and here. Some people have said they wish it was just flat. Maybe the lanyard spot here, like on the Pro. If you look at the Pro's flat, and it has the lanyard spot there on the edge. That would have been a good setup. I wish that was flat too. So you can still tail stand this thing. It's just a little harder. It's easier to knock over. But it will still tail stand on those 2 ridges. If you're worried about that, it'll still stand. But it would have been nice to be perfectly flat there. I would have liked that. That'd have been nice to see. Just something to add to that. So, yeah, I talked about the temperature regulation. It has low voltage protection, reverse polarity protection, and yeah, it takes up to 2 amp input, which is really fast charging. So we're going to go ahead and do a little light check in the house here. I'll turn the lights off and light up this room with this. And then we'll do final thoughts. So let's go ahead and hit these lights. I'm going to turn this on. I don't know what setting it was on. It's high, probably. Yeah, it was on high. Press hold. There we go. All right. So we'll go through different modes here. All right. So I'm going to aim up at the ceiling. Ceiling's, about 6 feet above me. All right. So we are on I'm guessing this is the Eco. Let's go through the modes. Okay. Now we are on Eco mode. This is 7 lumens, aiming at the ceiling. We're going to go up 1. That's a low, 120 lumens. Medium, 400 lumens. High, 950 lumens. And then we're going to go to turbo. Double click. And this is 2000 lumens. Yeah, it's lighting up everything. This is the way to light up a room. Aiming at the ceiling, it diffuses it. Yeah, getting a little warm, but it's nice. It's manageable. Love it. So let's go ahead and turn it down. Let's go to Moonlight mode. So we're going to turn off the flashlight and hold it, long press. And now we have our 1 lumen, which is really nice. And I like to use this with my radios at night. So if I'm tuning away, I have over probably 40 days worth of lighting at this level. Can you imagine that? 40 days. This is a great emergency light if you think about it too. It's fantastic. And you could charge it with a solar panel. That's another neat thing about it too. Get one of those foldable solar panels with a converter, 5 volts, and just hook up this flashlight to it. And that's great. You're ready to go. Nice to have. But there you are, 1 lumen setting. And as you can tell, it has a nice neutral white color. I'm going to turn this off and go up 1. I'm going to go to Eco mode. Okay, it's hard to get used to that stepped. There we go. So we'll bring it in. There you go. So it's 7 lumens. But you can see the beam patterns. It's a pretty tight beam pattern here. And but the color rendition is nice. I do like that. And neutral light's always a nice color. So there you go. Okay, so set this down. We'll do final thoughts on the SP35. And I'll show you the battery. So we didn't get into that either. Let's do that real quick. All right, so quick press off. So there it is. Yeah, it's just a nice size. My favorite so far has been the TF84. Okay, I like this. It's a bigger flashlight. I kind of wish it had the bigger battery. That would be nice. 21700 in this, I think, would be ideal. Make this thing a really bad boy. But this is great. But I'm really liking the size of the SP35. I just like the size of this. Easier to hang on and go with. But on a walk, I might still take the TF84 with me because I got instant access to that turbo, that momentary switch, and access to strobe here with the secondary switch. I do like this setup here. I think that's nice. It still has a side switch for setting modes also, but it's still, I still like it. Now it's a lot more money. I think this is like, I want to say around $70 versus 40. So kind of, it's hard. You know, it's hard to get. You know, if you need a remote mounted type light, this one also comes with a tail switch mount. You might want to go with the TF84, but if you just need everyday carry, the SP35 will probably be the way to go. It's a pretty simple to operate flashlight versus the SC31 Pro. This one has a lot going on. If you want a ton of different modes, you pick this one up. But as you can see here, you're going to lose capacity because this is slightly bigger and has that bigger battery, which I was going to talk about and show you real quick. And then we will give you the final thought on what I think. So here's the battery, 5,000 milliamp hour, Sofirn branded. Now every battery I've tested from their company has been spot on with the capacity they state. So not bad at all. Pretty impressed with it. So there it is. All right. I noticed this one here has no spring down there. It's kind of just like a button. It's pretty basic. Oh yeah, you can actually unthread this. I can show you real quick. Why not show you how the body removes? Yeah, it has kind of just a button. There's no spring there. So it's probably the battery type. You're not going to be using different styles. You're going to be using that style there. So yeah, it's my first 21700, so I'm kind of new to this. But I heard it's a great battery, and it's slightly bigger than the 18650. Give you an idea. Not much, but it adds capacity, let me tell you. The highest you can get in 18650 is 3450, or no, sorry, 3550. And now these are up to 5,000. It's not bad. So there it is, SP35. I'll put it back together. Rock and roll. Yeah, nicely threaded like that. Nice O-ring there. And we are operational. Okay. And off. All right, so the SP35. Does it get recommended by? Yes. For the money, it is like the sweet spot for flashlights. I really do. I like it. Now, it's not cross-compatible with our radios. I don't know of any radio that runs on a 21700. But be as it said, you can get yourself one of those power banks that you can put the batteries in. You can take the 21700s out and put them in that power bank and use that to charge your radios. That's a good idea. Always have rechargeable radios. I like having CC Skywave with a rechargeable feature. There's a lot of new radios like the Texan PL330. I'm just kind of rambling on right now. This has a rechargeable feature. Where is it? There it is. So yeah, you could use that power bank with your flashlight battery in there to charge it up. And that'd be the way to go if you're looking to be cross-compatible in some way. And like I said, a solar panel would be fantastic with this light. You just hook it up there and charge away also. Nice. I love it all the way around. $39.99 definitely is a winner. With the coupon, even better. You get around for $35 for SP35. I like that. It's got a good ring to it. So there it is. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a big like if you did. I'm trying to keep that thing so I can see the logo. It's an awesome flashlight. Two, if you like the Sofirn flashlights, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos and specials. Like if this goes on a special deal, I can send out a comment and you guys will get that. The people that have that bell icon clicked will get that comment and they'll go, oh, it's on sale. It's, 30% off or whatever. And they can jump on it and you're the first to know. So make sure to hit the bell icon after you're subscribed, and you will get those posts when I find good deals for these flashlights, and you'll be the first to know. Trust me, people who do know, if they don't act quick enough, do miss out. It happens all the time. The todderbert factor, they call it. So there it is. And of course, 3, comment below. We think about the SP35. Is this for you, or is this one for you, the SC31 Pro, or are you more into the big boy, the TF84? Which one of these do you think you would like? If you're picking 3, now just keep it simple. Is any of these 3, which one do you think you'd like the most? So let me know down below. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.